Hey everybody, welcome to the Crypto Lunch Break. I am Satoshi Sean. That is the Irishman from KIFS.
Fuck, hi.
Good morning, Angelina. Angie.
You know what I did?
Man.
You know what I did?
What?
I put the 30-second countdown, let it run all the way down. I forgot to go fucking live.
You did? Are you live now?
We're live now though, yeah.
30 seconds. What did I miss? I'll do it again. Good morning. Good lunch break, everybody. I'm Satoshi Sean. That's the Irishman from KIFS. Welcome to the stream.
Howdy.
Good day.
How you doing, man? Feeling better?
Man. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm tired, but I'm feeling better. Been sleeping a lot.
You look better.
Thank you. Yeah, I looked a little rough yesterday, but
yeah, you looked.
I looked rougher the day before.
Like I said, man, you look like you're going through the menopause.
You know, they didn't give me any painkillers in the fucking in the. I took a shirt pocket full of Vicodin when I went in there, and I was like, "Hey, man." It's like the doctor's like, "Do you need something for pain?" I said, "Yeah, I took a couple of Vicodin before I came here, but they're wearing off." So okay, I'll give you. I didn't even ask for it. He's like, "Okay, I'll give you something," and then nothing, and then it was really wearing off, and it's still nothing. So I'm asking the nurse, and they're like, "Oh, you know what bugs me? You're a nurse. Why do you guys worship the doctors? It pisses me off, freaks me out. It's weird."
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about, though. It's cultish. It's almost.
We don't have that here.
In the United States, dude, nurses fear fucking doctors.
I think it's the other way around here, man.
Oh shit, man! I got a big ass spider on my desk, man.
We don't have that here. I think it's the other way around here, dude.
Because like you ask a nurse something, they're like, "Oh, the doctor didn't say that. Oh, the doctor said that." Because I was like, "Hey, man," I pushed the button. I'm like, "Hey, the doctor says to give you some pain meds, and it wasn't that bad like 15 minutes ago, but it's starting to get bad." And then I wait like 10 more minutes. I'm like, "Hey, it's been like half an hour." It's just like, I reminded him, but that's all I can do. Please.
Oh my God.
I'll try one more time. I'll talk to him again. I'll say something.
You know
that's
what
all
I do?
can do.
I say, "Hey, Sean's in there. Get that fucking doctor in here now."
Dude, I mean, ain't it serious? So, but dude, a lot of times you ask a nurse and they're like, "Oh no, you can't do that. The doctor said you can't." I'm like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." "No, you hold that shit till tomorrow."
You hold that shit till tomorrow.
I'm like, "No, I'd lie. I've actually been in the hospital, lied. Oh, the doctor told me I could, have sex with you or something." Like, "Oh, okay. Well, the doctor said so."
Fuck.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then in private, like I have friends that are nurses. Are like, "Fucking doctors are stupid. Hate fucking doctors." But dude, when they're working, they're like, "Yes, sir." Like chefs, you know how chefs are like sous chefs, are like, "Yes, chef. Yes, chef." And Gordon Ramsay could cuss out their mom and shit, and they're like, "Yes, chef." That's how nurses are in the United States. It is weird.
Christ.
It's weird how like godlike doctors are. I don't know. It's also weird going to the hospital with everyone wearing masks so you can't see people. Like the doctor's like, he came up and shook my hand and was all touchy, which now that I think about it is a little weird because he didn't have gloves on. And he's a doctor in the emergency room. But he was like touching me and patting me and, "Hey, how you doing, bud?" Now that I think about that, that was fucking terrible. But me and
hospital you go to, dude?
I went to the small hospital, Gatesville, because I get in and out quick, man. I don't go to Metroplex or Seton or Scott White or King's Daughter. We have a lot of hospitals here, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 7 hospitals within 30 miles.
Wow.
And they're not small. They're all like massive hospitals. The one I went to is kind of small. But nobody goes there. Nobody. Like you go in, it's completely, there was one person in the fucking emergency room. And they took me in front of them because it was, all super COVID. And I'm like, "Yeah, shortness of breath." And they're like, "Come on." But anyway. So I had bronchitis and they weren't, and then I was scared. Well, I had bronchitis and onset of pneumonia, which is what I told them when I went in there. And he's like, "Yeah." That's the other thing. He was a little mad because, like, I called it before I went in there. I'm like, "Dude, I should have just called my doctor on the Zoom and said, 'Hey, give me some antibiotics. I got pneumonia.'" starting, and he would have been like, "All right," but I was like, "No, I don't want to risk it." But I didn't want to stay in a hospital during a fucking pandemic, man.
Wow.
That is practicing a profession as a person for ultimate vary. But I didn't want to stay there, and the doctor was like, "Well, if this pneumonia is a little worse, we want to keep you, but I think we'll let you." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go home. That's cool."
I think you're better at home.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a hospital fucking during the pandemic. I don't want to be here now. I want to leave.
Bad enough
And
you have to be there.
and the one thing I really didn't want to go there for, because there's 3 prisons in the next town, and that's the hospital they use for a hospital. Like they have their own infirmary.
Yeah.
But I was like, as long as there's no fucking prisoners there, man, that's cool, because that's like the worst. Because COVID's like going through prisons massively.
Oh yeah.
And sure enough, man, we opened the door to my room when I came out. There's like 2 guards right across the hall. I'm like, fuck, let's go.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. So I was sick, but Tian and Nasir, I'm going to get your winnings out to you today. As soon as we're done. Yes, Tian. It was pretty quick. Oh, but they didn't give you pain medicine. So then the doctor never fucking gives you pain medicine. Then the nurse comes in with these shots. Oh, and as soon as I get there, they give me an IV, a giant IV.
Mm-hmm.
Like I walk in, sit down. They're like, "Okay, we're gonna get you hooked up to this and get you an IV." And I was like, I said, "We're kind of moving quick, aren't we? Don't you want me to pee in a cup or something?" She's like, "No, we got to get this stuff done." So I guess because of COVID, it's all bang, bang, bang. You seen those drones?
No, just other shit. Seen shit again, dude.
But did you get that bottle last night?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Okay.
Of course I did.
Or what? So she comes in and gives me stuff, and she's like, "He gave you this for nausea." I'm like, "I don't really have whatever. I don't give a fuck. Give me the whatever." And then she's like, "That's Toradol." I was like, "Okay." Like, what's that? She goes, "Oh, it's an NSAID." I was like, "Oh, it's not even a real drug." Okay. So she gives me that Toradol, and I guess it's anti-inflammatory, which my lungs are inflamed, so it actually helped probably more than heroin would have. So I was good after that. Took a little nap. Didn't message heroin. People. Huh? I said, don't knock heroin. But it's all right, man. I'm babbling too much about it. It's cool.
Like, get it off your chest. You got a lot of shit in your chest.
Get it off my chest. I do. I have to cough it out.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the BTC price today? Fucking hell.
It's up a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Boom.
I'm gonna say something that I really like BitBoy now. I really do. We've been friends for a long time, but I respect him more than I think anyone else now. Because every YouTuber, none of them know what the fuck they're talking about you. They just talk so much shit, and they hear what other people say, and they say the same fucking thing. And ever since he was on that stream with Belina, Love, and everybody, and he even deleted that stream, I messaged him. I was like, "Dude, we're friends, so I would tell you the truth, but I respect you so much more." Because people, they all said, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, "You know what? I think all of you are wrong, and I disagree with you." And then he just said it. He's been sticking to his guns. The same thing. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin going sideways and altcoins going sideways. And as soon as I hear that, it's just common sense. It doesn't happen that way. Either if Bitcoin goes sideways, it makes stability for altcoins to take off. And also people are moving it out. Now, Bitcoin will, if Bitcoin drops, everything drops. If Bitcoin pumps, everything pumps. But it's not dramatic. But if Bitcoin provides a sideways, stable environment, altcoins take off because people aren't worried about Bitcoin going crazy, and they move their money from Bitcoin to altcoins, and that's what creates a fucking alt market. And no one's saying that. No one is bringing that up. And it's true. I've said it forever. Whenever Bitcoin moves sideways and is stable, that's when altcoins move up. It's just common sense, common TA. Just basic shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Isn't that just logical and like, does it need to be said?
Yes, it does, because there's like every YouTuber's like, oh, the rest of the year is going to be really boring. Everything's moving sideways. Nothing's going to happen in altcoins or in Bitcoin. And it's just, I don't know, man. They're all fucking stupid. It gets on my fucking nerves. Not all of them, but most of them are. I mean, I don't pretend to be like a genius, because I am, but I don't pretend to be a genius about everything. And I don't know. It's frustrating. It's got to be frustrating for everybody. So, what do you want to talk about? Let me go over the news.
Oh, wow, Jesus! Let's talk about Sean show. I think, is it?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Something about Sean show. Sean show's a shit show. I'll go over the news, and I'm going to hit the button this time.
Oh yeah, you do the news there, Sean. I'll put you and sort it out.
All right, here we go. Is it working? No, it's not working. Now it's working. All right, can you see the article?
Mm-hmm.
I thought this is it's a cool story and all. It just came out a couple hours ago, but I was a little surprised. It says Square put up 1% of its total assets in Bitcoin, $50 million investment. This is 2 hours ago, which may be one of the reasons for the pump. But it's Square. I thought they would have had at least 5% of their assets in Bitcoin. But I think that may be part of what has pumped the price. But still, I guess it's good that it's out there now. And old Arthur Hayes has stepped down. He is leaving after the charges, which is I guess understandable. But it seemed like they're really going to fight it hard.
I didn't hear this.
Yeah, all the news I get comes out just hours before I go on, because that way we're different than everyone else. Because everyone else gets up at like 6 a.m. and looks at news, whereas I get stuff right away as soon as it comes out, and we go right on. So yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna make an example out of this dude, like they did out of Ross, and they're gonna hit him hard, like probably 5 or 10 years.
Jesus, you think so hard?
You think he's charged with 3 or 4 things that are 5 years apiece.
Yeah.
So he could get 20 years.
Did you stop sharing your screen?
Yeah. Why?
Okay, because I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a glitch. Yeah, he's looking at big time, isn't he? Wow, fuck. Mm-hmm. He's fucked, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, so is there CMO or CTO? There's like 3 of them.
CMO, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I've been using for keeping up to date in the news? Crypto Panic. Remember that site?
Yeah, I do. I
started using it again recently. It fucking is a very handy site. Bringing all the different fucking stories into one place. Fuck, it's handy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I found one yesterday that I forget what it is, but or not yesterday. It was yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. Last time we did the show, I was like, hey man, this is a really cool site. Yeah. I gotta watch it. Because that had like bunches of stories, listed up there, and it was like a good read. Like a good read. It was like a newspaper, just all the stories. Yeah. Hey, Heavy Metal. Hey, man.
Oh, he's here. Oh,
good to see you, buddy. Yeah. He appears to be on my stream though. So.
I know, that bastard. See, they got a cool site.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah, all your stories coming in. And it's updated like every couple of minutes. Binance was the largest crypto derivatives exchange in September.
I think you don't really. I think you like it because it has a dark mode.
I do like the dark mode.
That's literally, yeah. Speaking of dark mode, this has nothing to do with it, but Divi price is pumping hard. It was going down, and it's back up today, which is good sign. I really hope there's no more delays on 2.0 and the Divi wallet, which if y'all haven't yet, you should go to the DiviWallet.com. I think that's it, and then sign up for the wallet coming out and get listed. But I think people are because I remember I talked to McCabe, my interview with him, and that was months ago, and I was like, man, I'm so ready for 2.0 and the wallet to come out. He's like, 2.0, pff, not even thinking about that. I'm on 3.0 now. We're all talking about 3.0. And that was like a month or 2 months. That was 2 months ago. And they didn't even come out with the wallet. So that was like a little bit of foot in the mouth, man. Probably should have been worried about the wallet 2.0 coming out. But they've given it time. So we're talking like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it will definitely be out. So I'm hoping when that comes out, everything goes back to the way it was, because Divi was like the most for a year. There was no real dips. That's what was frustrating about trying to buy it. It was just, even if it wasn't pumping, it was a constant sideways up, side to. You're close to the microphone there, man. Sideways up, sideways up, sideways up. So looking forward to that. This is, I think for any of you watching, I think Divi is super undervalued right now. Even with this latest pump, I still think it's massively undervalued.
Yeah, but that's just recovered what it lost the last few days. So
yeah,
still loads to go there.
Yeah, as long as 2.0 wallet comes out, everything is back on track. I still think Divi's poised to be a major cryptocurrency. Maximos are a lot more quiet now because, once again, like BitBoy says, it's Bitcoin's failed. It has failed. Satoshi's vision has failed. Well, Satoshi's vision has failed, yeah, but that's a different thing. But it's not a peer-to-peer cash. It's just not. And then second layer solutions, they've had time. They're not coming. It is the best store of value. That's it. I mean, gold was a peer-to-peer cash, and as the ecosystem or humanity grew, it is not great for peer-to-peer cash anymore, but it is a good store of value.
Yeah, my question last night was to raise, as a store of value, how long will it last as a store of value? Do you think will it always be?
Yeah, I think it always will be.
Okay.
You can't say that definitively, but you can say, like Antonopoulos said, Antonopoulos always puts things into perspective. You can't break the code right now for an encryption. To do that, but then you could do it, but a human couldn't do it on Earth, because it would take every computer working on it constantly longer than the Earth would be around. The sun will go nova before they can do it. So, I mean, in truth, you could do it, but in reality, you can't do it on Earth. So you can put it that way. So I think Bitcoin will be around. If it's not, that means that like humanity's been attacked by aliens or some crazy shit, and there's full EMP. Yeah. Well, the only thing that can destroy it is if there's no electricity ever again on Earth, anywhere. If there's not one or two nodes running that will keep it going, then that's where it would end. So, like full disclosure, if humanity's fucked, then Bitcoin could be fucked. I just everyone thinks it's a good thing, but there's such a small supply and so much gets lost. I mean, I've lost probably 20, 30 Bitcoin.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you lose them?
It was on old computers, man, back in the day when were not worth much. That I threw away the computer, Like I bought Bitcoin to buy an item. Dude, you gotta hit the mute, man.
I thought I pushed it.
No, I bought Bitcoin to buy an item, and whatever the dust was, like 3 Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoin, it's like whatever, it's just there. And then, computers move so quick. I would get a new computer every 6 months. I would just trash that computer or give it to someone. But I've already tried to find them and I can't find them. So, but yeah, that happens. So that over 50 years, 20 years, that could reduce the supply, which means it's worth a lot more. But I mean, you can only divide it by 1 million each. So one day, I guess, what my point is, one day I think a Satoshi could get to where it's super, super expensive for a regular person to have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But there could also be a correction. Right now, Bitcoin is measured in dollars. If there are no dollars and Bitcoin is measured in Bitcoin, if Bitcoin becomes the gold standard, or if gold is ridiculously expensive and gold and Bitcoin is worth versus gold, 1 Satoshi equals half an ounce of gold, something like that, then I guess that would work. But still, it's not anything for cash. There has to be hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands for every human being on the earth available, or else you can't use it as cash. You can't pay your employees with it. You can't do that. You have to have a bigger supply. Yeah, Chan, at least 20. At least 20. Okay, anything else you want to talk about or do?
Phew. Well, I don't know.
You're so talkative today, Lee.
Well, no, I'm tired, dude. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I tell you what's pissing me off, dude. I'm fucking pissed off. That stupid motherfucking crypto.com card.
Really?
You know what, man? Plus, first off, customer service is dog shit. I mean, it takes weeks to get fucking shit done. Like, you get an answer, and then you're speaking to somebody on a live chat, you get an answer. They say, come back to me if you need me. You haven't even finished the conversation, and then they disappear for like 2 or 3 days.
We only have 8 minutes, so I know you wanted to go over this.
8 minutes?
Yeah, we should probably save this for another day. But yeah, we've had crypto.com for a long time. I have. You had to wait for probably half a year. But in the beginning, everything's fine. I mean, they were responsive on the chat. It was cool. When I had that problem, they were somewhat responsive. But we were plugged into the the team there, and I would go to them. So I think I may have got preferential treatment for certain things. But man, once they have problems like with the hack, or what was the other one? When they had something happen, I forget what it was. But it was a problem that they had. Oh, when they had that. No, that was a hack.
Remember, the cards wouldn't work because the provider.
No, the investigation. Yeah, the investigation that shut down. That is when I was waiting days for a response to a problem that I had. It was just a U.S. problem. Didn't anything to do with that. But like Netflix didn't. The order didn't go. Not Netflix. Voodoo order didn't go through for a movie, and they said, I called them like, hey, we didn't charge it because it took too long for the transaction, so we never charged it. I'm like, well, Crypto.com charged me for the movie. They're like, well, we didn't, so we don't have your money. We can't refund you what we don't have, which is true. When I worked for Microsoft, there was people who want to refund. I'm like, can't refund you money when there's no money we charge. We don't have any money to give you. So you got to contact the bank, and that's where it changes. To me, it's a bank. Then I call them. I say, hey, the banking laws are this. You do this. Where's my money? And that's when they're like, oh, we're a crypto company, and we have to talk about it. And I was like, no, man. That's not where you're not a payment, settlement. You're not Bitcoin. You're not Ethereum. You're not Litecoin. You're not Divi. You're not NIM. And even NIM going through the bank, they're super regulated. So they don't even think they go in the same bank, same boat. And they were giving me shit. They gave me the runaround for days. And then I just said, look, man, you guys are a bank. Either give me the money or you get in trouble. And she's like, oh, let me talk to someone. Literally 5 minutes. Like, we're going to refund you this time. I'm like, yeah, you're going to refund me every time if there's a charge. And I didn't. Yeah, it's funny. and I didn't get the freaking item. So
You see that shit?
yeah, it's
That's cheered me up. Yeah, it's cheered me up because that crypto.com pissing me off, man. My contact list isn't working. It doesn't accept the pin sometimes. It won't let me change the pin onto. It's just a fucking. I started looking at alternatives, and I've come across one which I won't talk about now, but maybe in a couple of weeks I will. Because there is alternatives out there, and this one is gold. Gold, man.
oh,
I know you like gold, man.
I like gold. I like to look at my gold. I have a bong and a blint, smoking a pancake.
Nicky Maple's in the house, dude.
Hey, Nicky Maples, what's up?
He was supposed. This is his show, man. The thumbnail says Crypto Daily News featuring Nicky Maple. He didn't even fucking show up.
No, yeah, when he was on, I was like, "You're the news guy. Leave the news guy. He usually does the news." He's like, "I don't have any news." I'm like, "All right, man."
Yeah, I see you.
I don't know. You know, I have a shitload of money in crypto.com.
Mm-hmm.
And it's done really well past year. I think they're really kind of too big to fail unless they kind of do something stupid. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the competition coming out. Like you said, there's alternatives are coming out. Binance is coming out with one.
Yeah.
There's others. So to see what it does to the space, because competition is always good, man. You know, so more benefits, more cash back, something like that. That would be pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna give away some crypto clown.
I'm writing down my number as we speak, Sean.
Oh, one story that I'll go over real quick. It's not crypto. It's not crypto, but you know the Nasdaq exchange. Did you see that story?
Yes.
They are looking at moving the fucking Nasdaq exchange to Texas, to Dallas. Dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. I have two thoughts on it, though. I really don't like everybody coming to Texas.
I was saying that to somebody last night
because they're stupid. Like a lot of, how do I put this? Immigrants, I don't think are stupid. Refugees, I think some of them are stupid because they come to a country and they're like, "Hey, let's make this like our country," which failed and we hated and we left. And that is what so many people that come into Texas are doing. So many people from California are Californiizing Texas. They're wanting to change it to what was the shit that they came from, instead of, hey, this place is really cool. Yeah, tokenizing stocks. Tan. But it's a terrible fucking idea. It's a terrible thing. So I'm happy about the the financial industry moving here, and but I'm not happy with like what it usually brings, because there's homeless people all over the place in Austin now. It's weird, literally weird. And there's so many people like, well, I'm from California, but I live in Austin. So tired of hearing that, man. So tired of hearing that. Anyway, you ready to give it away?
Ready to give it away.
All right.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 20 for 1,000 NIM and 200 Divi today.
Lee, you gotta stop doing that, dude.
It's going to the same winner. So 1,000 NIM, 200 Divi. Number between 1 and 20. By the way, you guys need to comment on our previous videos to be in with a chance of winning at the weekend. Oh, you know what I did today? I did the while we're waiting for a winner, I did the owner wallet.
The review, fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty wallet. I thought it was pretty
nice
solid
wallet.
Yeah. I did a review, what, 2 weeks ago?
About 2 weeks ago, yeah. Especially like if you're EOS, oh, here they are coming in. Fuck, now they come in. You know, there's a delay on this, and they just all fucking come in together.
Wow, there's a lot of numbers there, man.
I think I missed loads of them. Oh my god! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We have a winner. We have a winner. It is. You're never gonna guess who won. It wasn't Yanis. It was
Nasir.
Melvin Ballard.
All right, Melvin Ballard.
Melvin Ballard.
For me, on my channel, come over here. I'm gonna give away. I gotta give away the same fucking thing that Lee did.
You don't have to give away.
Yeah.
You can give away popcorn. You can give away
Your
lollipop.
Your face is a popcorn lollipop. How about that?
Well, you know, it's very easy to mute you while you give away your shit.
Yeah, everyone would love that.
They would actually.
You don't like it when I drop off.
Well, I'm my giveaway, so if you drop off, it's tough shit.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, 1 through 20. I'm gonna give away same as Lee. What'd you say? 200 Divi?
200 Divi.
Yeah, 200 Divi and 1,000 Nim. Number between 1 and 20. Go. Everybody here, I'm watching my channel, man. I'm watching my channel. Yeah, there doesn't need to be candy, Tan because the crypto is sweet. Wow, heavy metal crypto, you won. You won quick. I think. Yeah, you won. I wrote it all European-like, too, so. All right, heavy metal crypto got that, like, I think it was like the second person. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I'll get your wallet address there, and I'll send it to you. I'm tired. Oh, I made pho last night. The pho was really good, man. Did you see it, Lee? Yeah. Talk about muting me. He's fucking muted.
It makes me laugh.
How's karma there, dude?
I muted on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want you to hear what I said. But you know what? No, it was nasty and it was below the belt. And I thought, no, thank God I was muted. I was laughing at the people that the competition's over like 10 minutes and there's still fucking numbers coming in.
Yeah.
Right, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh, I asked you about the pho. You didn't even know what pho was. It was weird.
I said to you, is that Vietnamese?
You said, I don't know what that is. Is it Vietnamese?
I said, is that Vietnamese?
Yes, it's Vietnamese.
It sounds like some kind of weird Vietnamese shit.
No, it's really good.
Yeah, it looked...
Heavy metal crypto. Okay. He's on fire.
He's on fire? What's on him?
Yeah, he's on fire. You'll see in a second. He put it in my chat, so it'll come up in a minute here.
He fucking knows why I was on mute.
Hey. That is below the belt.
I told you, dude, it was below the belt.
Yeah, it's below the belt, man. All right. You
below
guys.
My fucking knees at the moment. Okay.
You guys take care. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.